live from the observation deck. It's For the Kingdom Live, presented by Dominion Cyphers, with your hosts, the Alpha Unit, the Alpha of Season 1, Zach Lost, the Alpha of Season 2, Life, also known as KW, and the Alpha of the Apex Season, Nejma Nefertiti.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome to For the Kingdom Live. If it's your first time joining us, y'all need to keep coming back. Keep coming back. This is just the first of many times that we're going to be seeing y'all. This is the show from Dominion Cyphers featuring the Dominion Alphas. My name is Zach Lost. I'm the Alpha of Season 1. I'm that old fool from the old school. But we got with me some of the illest y'all will ever see. We got K-Dub, the Alpha of Season 2. What up, K-Dub?
What's going on? What's going on?
And we got the one and only, the Alpha of Season 3 of the Apex Season. Give it up for the Queen, Nejma Nefertiti, y'all.
Yes, y'all. You already know what it is. What's good?
See, the vibe is already feeling right, y'all. The unit is like complete right now. But this feels good. This feels good. For those of you that are joining us, this is the show for all of y'all, for us and y'all, because we're the same, right? Same community. Shout out to Show Rocker. I think he deemed it the Instagram. This is hip-hop right here.
That's right.
This is hip-hop right here.
That's right, baby.
Instagram. You know where it is, and you'll find us here every other Saturday, sometimes a little bit more than that.
What up, Royalty?
What's up,
yes,
brother? Yes.
We already got people's checking in, y'all. It's gonna be a dope show tonight. We got a very, very special guest. We got Blonju in the building.
Woo!
Blonju.
You know what I mean?
We got some surprises too, man. We're going to talk to people tonight.
That's right. That's right. We're going to make some people wake up. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow the Dominion Alphas at Dominion Alphas page. Help us to get our numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're a part of y'all. We want to be able to represent y'all the best that we can, hit as many people's heads and make some noise. So definitely help us to do that. And definitely check out the Dominion Cyphers page as well.
That's right.
Subscribe to the YouTube page. You know, this is just getting the water warm, everybody.
That's right.
That's how we come with us, man.
That's right. I was going to say really quick, speaking of numbers, we have a little update. Since the last time, we was reporting on numbers. So, we have 5 new followers since the last show. You know what I'm saying? Number of new followers since last week is 3. We have a total of 218. So to me, honestly, for a show that comes on every other week, you know what I'm saying, trying to highlight the news, interview people, and have these little small challenges that we do, you know what I'm saying? It's working slowly but surely, but it's definitely progress towards the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
Salute to everybody that's already following. And listen, go out there and tell a friend. They got to follow us as well. That's it.
Please do, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Keep up with us because we got some really beautiful things happening for y'all out there in the underground community for real artists, because the underground is where the gifts reside. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's right.
It's about to heat up too. It's about to heat up.
Yes, it is.
We got some news tonight, yo. We got some news tonight. It's gonna be serious. I can't wait.
I like this. I like that. You know what? I'm thinking about the underground, like literally, like that's where the roots are. You don't get nothing above ground without the underground. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
okay.
That's a bar in itself. Look at that,
man. Come on, man.
So
let's talking about.
Let's get them going with some news, y'all. Let's talk about the news. Check it out.
Let's go.
All right, so as you know, Dominion Cyphers, the Dominion Alphas for the Kingdom Live is for y'all. And I hope that you know about our platform already, right? We're reaching out to everybody, but we're not just bringing you what's happening with us. So we want to tell you about the other platforms, what's going on, because there's a couple of folks that came back. We see some action happening in some of our brother and sister platforms. So let me see. Ned, you want to shout out what's going on?
Hey, man, look. Boom Bap Rap Off is definitely heating up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's some tensions between some of the rappers. You know what I mean? It's getting fiery. You know what I mean?
Back and forth going on over there. I see one person saying something, somebody else responding, and the next person say something back.
You know what I mean?
Fun. You know, I ain't gonna name no names, but it's getting a little serious over there right now.
Yeah, man. Look, you know about that more than me right now, but I'm telling you, I've heard through the grapevine, okay, brother. I've heard through the grapevine that it's getting saucy. You know what I mean? Like season 2, week 2. It's just like, yo, judge for yourself, man. Go on there on IG and peep them. You know what I mean? Check it out. Yo, another dope thing, though. We got High Sunday in the building too. Peace, brother. And everybody tuning in. Much love, Den, Mitch. I see y'all in all the other platforms too. So that's what we doing. We connecting everybody and connecting the platforms because it's not just about us. Like my brother Zach, man, was saying. It's about bringing all of us together in the underground. Yo, hey, bars kept. Yes.
I was actually going to talk about bars kept because look.
Go.
You know what I'm saying? We actually, we was actually like sad to see that Bars Kept had basically shut the doors down. We got that message that said the bar was closed.
Bar was closed, yeah.
Then out of nowhere, what happened? The bar reopened. You know what I'm saying? So yo, welcome back. Welcome back, Bars Kept.
Sometimes you just need a little breather, That's all.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So in case anybody doesn't know, you know what I'm saying, what was basically happening with Bars Kept, we're gonna keep it on the low. We're gonna say that there's a certain Renaissance man that's kind of like behind the scenes, making sure things is happening. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that dude. You know what I mean? So basically, Bars Kept came back April 18th. I think that the beat that they got out right now is with Dust Beats. So go check that out if you haven't already. I think you have until Sundays to submit. You know what I'm saying?
Get them keys, y'all. I'm gonna have to jump in one of these
in that little freeze right there. You know what I'm saying? But yo, shout to Bars Kept. They back. They doing their thing once again. You know what I'm saying?
Let me. I want to. This is what I'm curious about. I'm curious. I haven't seen like all the posts, so I wonder if we're gonna get Sunday on Sunday back though. That's what I'm because Sunday is establishing himself. Has established himself as like one of the illest reviewers anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's appointment viewing. Okay, that's
Sunday is back, baby.
That's all I needed to know.
What is it? Sunday at 7 p.m. Is it? I think.
I think it's 10 p.m. Eastern and 7 Pacific. I think
that's right because he's Pacific. Yep, but he's back. He's back Sunday on Sunday, man, and it's a dope thing to watch for real. Just everybody, the community tapping in and stuff. So make sure y'all look out for that, man.
Yes, it is. Yep, definitely. Shouts to Bars Kept. Oh, speaking of returns, another platform has returned, and it's called Beats for Bars Challenge.
Okay.
Beats for Bars Challenge is back. So shouts to my man produced by Den. Shouts to Aquaman Beats. Yo, they brought back Beats for Bars Challenge. So basically what that is, because look, every platform out there is for what? On IG or wherever, it's basically for rappers, right? So, they pull up a beat, the rappers come on, they do their thing. But this particular platform is for the producer. So the producers get on there and drop your beats. So anybody out there watching us right now, if you know a dope producer, yo, do them a favor, point them to Beats for Bars Challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to find on IG. It's at Beats the number 4 Bars Challenge. And yo, go there, have the producers drop beats. We want to see some heat. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, rappers love to rap. You know what I'm saying? So we want all of the crazy beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo, let me tell you something. Speaking of producers, the Fires Challenge that we was talking about before, the Gisbin Producer Challenge, Jerome Duffy won. And not only, shout out to Jerome Duffy. Yo, I love his style, man, for real. Yo, I am definitely a fan. You know what I'm saying? And look, he wasn't only first place, but he was also the first submission. And I'm a quote Fire. She said she was blown away, and then it sounded like nothing she ever envisioned. And that's just like how she just remembered, like how beautiful an artist's mind is, man. And I love when I seen that she wrote that, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Jerome Duffy, salute to Fire. You know what I mean? That's so dope. She did that challenge. So yeah, just gotta shout them out for that.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, we all know what that feels like to be the first person to submit to something, whatever the challenge is. Like first, it's boldness, right? Because you're like,
yes, indeed.
It has to set the bar.
Absolutely.
So the fact that he set the bar and then consistently, like nobody touched him on that. That's
crazy, man.
Salute to stuff,
man. What was that called when they would be the first submission in Dominion? I know what it is, but
Oh.
put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Like,
That's the way. That's the trivia.
first blood, baby. Nah, you know what I mean? So for real, that is. It's brave. It's brave because you setting the tone, like, and everybody.
And then you don't know what's gonna happen after that.
Woo, for real.
So
absolutely,
absolutely. Man. Speaking of the fire with her challenge, she also got a joint coming out real soon with Mr. Life is Easy covering up the screen so nobody can see who he is. You know what I'm saying? The fire got a joint that she dropping with Life is Easy. I think it's called Puppies and Alpacas, which the fire would say. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Listen, I heard a little bit of it. It sounds crazy so far. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? They plan on dropping that sometime in May. TBD for now, but they said May. They're going to drop it, so y'all look out for that. You can go to Life is Easy's page on Instagram or the Fire's page on Instagram and check it out.
Bet.
Yo, and word, Bison. Shout out to Bison. Yes, please like and share this right now so everybody could join us and tap in.
Right. That's right.
For real.
Oh, actually, we got one more single to talk about. I was peeping it today. It's actually a real dope track. It's a joint by Cup featuring this artist named Shifty. The song is called Internal Wars. It's out now. He dropped it a couple of days ago. Cup has been busy. This is actually his 4th release this year. So the dude is just working. He's just doing his thing, dropping new stuff. This song in particular, I was peeping it today. This is something that I feel like anybody can actually relate to because he's talking about some of the anxiety, internal struggles. You know what I'm saying? Listen, for me, getting on this platform, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here on YouTube live. I have no idea who's listening, who's watching. I might flub a word or something here or there, and I'm always saying to myself, what if I mess up? So, we all have those little internal anxieties that we always dealing with. So a song like that is definitely something y'all can relate to. I would suggest.
Yeah, man. Word up. As artists, we have these certain things that, sometimes people don't even know what we deal with or what we got to do to make things happen. They see the finished product. They don't know the process. But something, the process is the most beautiful thing, man, for real. You feel me? So, shout out to you, Life, for bringing that up, man.
Listen, all my subs, you want to talk about process? Y'all don't see all the videos I deleted. Like, nah, that ain't it.
That was one of my favorite submissions back in the day in Dominion was Hardy Legend, and Hardy Legend put up a video of all the outtakes from when he was recording one of his submissions, and because that's how it be, right? You end up okay, wait, this the 7th time I spit this, but this time it hit, and it was hilarious. It was so relatable. It's that's really what it is.
Yeah, I say it. What up, Cup? Salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cup. Listen, I say it every single time. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. And listen, I will go through a whole verse, right? I get to the 13th, 14th bar. I might mess up a word, and I'll be like, all right, I got pretty much through the whole thing, so I'll be good to go. The next time around, I mess up on the 5th bar. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Next time around, I mess up on the 1st bar, and I'm like, all right, bro. Relax, calm down, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I know we all go through that, so it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle to be an artist.
Where we even got some exclusive info in the chat right here. Defiance CZ new song Back Row exclusive. We need the horns. Womp, womp, womp. Listen tonight on the Super Hero Show.
I know everybody in here watch the Super Hero Show.
You already know, man. You already know. Whenever I could tap in, I do, because that's a great show, man. Salute to y'all for keeping that going, and also, waiting to start it after this. That's so respect, for real.
Word.
Absolutely.
Hey, Fire in the building. Salute, Queen.
Fire, I'm gonna come check you later. Stop playing.
And yo,
I'm like, damn, I wish I was in the ATL with all y'all right now.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Shoot it.
I was gonna say there's a couple of other joints here that we didn't touch on yet.
See, stop reading my mind, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Got that. No. I was just gonna say, we talk about releases. We gotta make sure we know about that Vice Grip featuring Phoenix. This is off. Nejma Nefertiti's newest album, Jane Wayne, the thriller this time.
Yo, for real, I'm so excited about this shit, man. It's like it's the sequel to Jane Wayne, the villain. I just got the big box with the palette with all the records in it today at my crib, man. So the vinyl, I can't wait to open that up. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it got Indigo Phoenix. That's my sis. Salute to Indigo. You know, we all rock with her hard here, man. You know, Queen of the Grimy and shit. We're gonna do a video soon. When I go out to Atlanta for that May 25th live show. But yeah, man, it's you know, make sure you check out her stuff too, man, because her Bandcamp has like a plethora of new music out. So check out Indigo. She got the dope merch. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm excited about this record, man. And you know, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. As artists, I love to exchange. So if you want to give me something and I'll give you the record, we could do that too, you know. And I send it as gifts to people who support me. I already know. Look, hey, yo, Rocka, it's on its way. Don't buy it, bro. I'm gonna send it to you as a gift. Don't buy the shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I ain't got
man.
no turntable, but I might have to, you know, just grab something so I can zig it. You know what I mean?
My brother, listen, I'm telling you. Ain't nothing like vinyl, man. I love vinyl though. That's why I be trying to do that. You know what I mean? Also there's also a dope single out. It's very grimy. It's called These Rappers Scared. It's off Napoleon the Legends new album coming out May 13th, and it's featuring Supreme Cerebral, John Robertson.
Let's go.
John Robinson, yours truly, and Ill Conscious. Yo, it's dope. It's on Spotify now. It's streaming. Y'all gonna love it because we going in. It's for the community. Like I know y'all real rappers are gonna love this shit.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Like those names ring bells.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like people know what to expect. So I'm excited for it. You mentioned Show Rock, so we definitely got to shout out Pay the Rapper's own Show Rock. I've been the designs are dope.
Straight
we talk
up,
about
man.
merch, right? Like that. Merch is like one of the unspoken parts of the artistry within this community that doesn't get spoken about as much. But like people are putting in work and ill creative concepts with these designs. So definitely check out what's going on with the Pay the Rappers designs. They got some that are limited edition, and I think they got a Mother's Day joint coming out, right?
They do. They have a Mother's Day edition. You know.
Oh, I may have to get that one.
You know,
yeah,
absolutely.
Pay the rappers.
That's right. Listen, pay respect to the mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
without them, ain't none of us none of us would be here.
Yo, man, my mother introduced me to hip hop, man, and she was my biggest.
Tell that story real quick, please. Please tell that story real quick.
Yo, oh man, it's like I don't even know where to begin, but to just wrap it up, like in a short summary, it's like my mother had hip hop and that old school shit playing all the time, and you know she struggled with addiction and stuff like that. So she would go to these parties, right, where they wouldn't have any alcohol. So therefore, I was allowed to be there as a young child. And I would hear all the new hip hop shit. I would see all the new dances, you know, and she was like in and out of prison and stuff. So she would write me, and it was my first call and response. She would write me poetry, and I would want to like impress her and write her some poetry. So that really I'm telling you, man, it's all a part of my story as an MC, man. Like my mom, I know she's looking at me and proud of me. May she rise in power, you know what I mean? And you know, thank you for asking that too, man, because you know, it's a big part of that. And I feel like everything I do is for her, because it's like, yo, for real, man. Yeah. Word, fire, word.
Look, real quick, my mom. So, you know, all of us know one thing, right? Every Saturday you get up, there's music playing. What does that mean?
That means your mama's cleaning, man, and cooking.
No, it means weed cleaning. It means weed cleaning, right?
No, I know that too. Yeah, but yo, you know what I mean?
Listen, every Saturday, my mom had this one particular album playing, and she played it and it was vinyl too, and she played it so much that I actually memorized it from top to bottom. That album is Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
I have that. I still have that album. I can probably go word for word with Stevie on the whole entire album.
Oh my God!
Listen,
that's
so beautiful, man.
And listen, my mom, God rest her soul, she passed away about 20 years ago, right? My wife, about 5 years ago, she brought me as a surprise for my birthday to a Stevie Wonder Songs in the Key of Life concert where he did that album from front to back.
Yeah.
And listen, when I tell you by the third song, I was like a bowl of bullshit just on the floor.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's
It was
incredible.
one of the greatest gifts ever. And then that year for Christmas, she got me the album on vinyl.
Oof.
And
Yo,
I have
shout
not
out
opened
to
it,
your
and I
mom,
never
man.
will. Yeah.
Shout out to the mothers.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the moms, yo.
Oh, y'all hitting me right now.
Well, let me get a quick chime in. My mom took me to my first concert. My first concert was James Brown in New York City, and it was because that's all I used to listen to. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Yeah, look, when I see a live show, I know what it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that's what it was. That started for me. And you know what, Nedge? I know without a doubt that you're gonna have all the love shining down on you on May 1st. Can you tell the people what's going on then?
Oh man, yeah. You know what? It's gonna be my last virtual show and curation with EO Dub, the last virtual one. Okay. Now I'm excited for it, but I'm also excited to kind of take a break from virtual shows because it's a lot of work. Okay. you wouldn't even like the technicalities and stuff.
Who would
It's like
guess that doing a
oh my
virtual
God,
show is a lot of work? I would have no idea.
Yo, it's harder than live to me personally, like, because it's a lot of things involved and just the technical stuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be doing it May 1st, 8 p.m. EO Dubs YouTube page. We go live. I got Makiba Moon Cycle coming through. Crazy ill MC Queen. You know what I mean? And also my boy Y, who is a dope MC and artist and beautiful being. So please do, y'all. Come through, man. I want the community to come through and check us out. And we will be doing a live wrap-up show on May 29th at the Mercury Lounge in NYC. So if y'all in the building, come through because we're going to burn it down.
Word.
No doubt. Okay.
Word up.
Ooh, this new section got me like charged up, y'all.
Yeah, man. Listen, with all of that said about the moms and everything else, make sure y'all go support, pay the rappers, get that Mother's Day shirt. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, I bet the moms will rock it if you got it for them.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But so we have a special guest coming through tonight, right?
Very special.
Yes,
very
we do.
Special.
You know we do. Guest. You know we do.
So with that said, it's time to talk. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, our special guest for the evening, I'm sure y'all all know him very well. You know what I'm saying? You might know him as Joe. You might know him as the alien. You might know him as the dude that's on every single platform, spitting everywhere all the time. Let's throw our hands together up in the chat. Clap emojis for my man, Blonju.
Hey.
Yes, Blonju.
I'm here. Much
What's
love to
going
all
on?
of you. Yeah, chilling, man. Just got home from doing a little celebration of life for a friend, and got a little live footage I'm gonna drop on IG later tonight from what I just did a couple of hours ago.
I was going to ask you, bro. Tell us about that.
It was a beautiful event, actually. It's still going on all night tonight, all day tomorrow. A close friend of the community here, blues community in Atlanta, Carlos Capote, left the plane. He left the plane about 6 months ago. He's a harmonica player and singer in a band called the Breeze Kings. The Breeze Kings have been around Atlanta for 20-something years, and he was in his early 50s, and it was just some unfortunate stuff between COVID, and he had some kidney issues. And anyways, Carlos brought a lot of people together. Like there were probably 100 people in the building at any time today. I was there for 3 or 4 hours, and just rocking in front of a crowd and kind of just letting the soul shine. So it was very therapeutic for me. I was definitely in an emotional state today, before and even after. Felt it was a great release for me today. Honestly, it's nice to get out on stage and just make it up as you go and see what happens. So
No doubt.
but I'm blessed, man. I'm very blessed to have that outlet and use the music as medicine for not just myself, but for the blues community here. So beautiful event. I'm moved.
This was blues music.
Yeah, I'm actually going to drop a full-length video on YouTube in a couple days, because I did a song of my father's, Donnie Mac, my late father, Donnie McCormick. a song called Undertaker. And
Yo.
I killed it today, guys. I didn't
Yes.
rap. I didn't rap at all on that one. Like I did about 4 or 5 other freestyle rides on other songs, but like I killed this song today, pun intended or multi entendre intended. You know, and it's just me singing this song of his in a, you know, bluesy funk type way. And I'm not usually this outspoken about my own performance, but I was proud of what I did today, very much so. And I'm glad to be here tonight with you guys, sharing the energy and those stories y'all just told about your moms, and just the depth of being able to relate like that on a personal and public level is so important.
And Blonju, you mentioned Donnie Mac. Who can you talk a little bit more? Because I was listening to Juxtacomposed.
Oh wow,
And,
yeah,
and
nice.
Oh yeah, please.
You a digger, man. You smart.
Man, listen,
Man, you got history, bro.
Listen,
Hey,
that's right. That's right. And it's
nice.
everything that
Real.
everything you're speaking about. Like you're talking about the community coming out to salute. You're talking about, you know, like deep in the community, the people that inspire others. And I had seen that, and first of all, thank you for introducing me to Donnie Mac, because the brother was amazing. The vocals incredible, the live energy incredible. So can you talk a little bit about who he was to you?
Yeah, man. I was raised in the music, but I had no want to do it. I was always an athlete and a straight A student, more like my mom. My mother was the athlete in the family, and she was the book smart lawyer, and my dad was the creative kind of motherly person and caretaker in my family growing up. So I got to see him perform a lot in the early 80s. I was born in 79, squeezed into the 70s in December of 79, and he was still pretty massively known in the Southeast. He was signed to Atlantic in 1969, sold 125,000 copies in 1970 of the first Eric Quincy Tate record. Eric Quincy Tate was the name of his band. He was the lead singer and drummer on that band, and he wrote all the songs with one other gentleman, Tommy Carlisle, who was an original founding member of Eric Quincy Tate. But you know, I was raised in it. I was taught to respect it. They didn't force it on me either. Like I got into hip hop through, like, you know, Fresh Prince and Beastie Boys and things, like in the late 80s and early 90s. So I gravitated to it as soon as I started hearing rap. But, you know, they just raised me with a lot of love. And then on the backside, fast forward, like, you know, my pops left the family when I was 15. I started, you know, really deep into like depression in my high school years. And I blew out my knee playing college basketball and decided to rap at 19, right before I was 20. And it was kind of a shot. It was kind of a shot at my dad, because I was estranged from my dad at the time. And it was kind of like, you know, F you, man, I'm going to do it this way. And, you know, he was proud of me, but he had a heart attack in spring of 01. They gave him 6 months to live. He lived 9 years. And I was blessed to basically forgive him at that point. Learn the ropes on the stage with the blues community in my 20s. And that was in the 2000 to 2010 timeframe. He passed in early 2009. And, you know, that stuff sticks with me, man. Everything I do, you know, just day to day is really an ode to my father, and now an ode to my mother as well. So, you know, I'm not going to let it go in terms of what they instilled in me, and what I want to just share that love with the world, and, you know, do the best I can, be the best me I can be. So, you know, it's kind of a little bit of everything, the highest highs and the lowest lows all combined into, you know, trying to just take it one day at a time and not get too high or too low. So, very, very blessed with some depth in that experience. And that was the, you know, short, long version.
No doubt. No doubt.
Wow.
So I actually mentioned something during the intro, and just the fact that I think everybody, you know, watching this, you know, the people in the chat, you know, the people on the show, the observatory, even, you know, like we all obviously have our ear to the ground. You know, we're all watching IG. You know, we have this Instagram community. And with that being said, like we see the artists that are consistently dropping, like no matter the platform, no matter the challenge or whatever's going on. And you are probably like one of, if not the most consistent when it comes to just dropping on every single platform and just murdering it every single time. So like, if you can just, I guess talk a little bit about your work ethic when it when it comes to writing so consistently. Like, you know, where does that come from? You know, and basically teach me, because I'm looking to get as consistent as you.
Yo, Blonju, tell us why you're so prolific.
I mean,
succinct.
It's a good question. I mean, I'll say there's I thought of something today in a meditation. I wanted to share it on the show, and it's a phrase, and I think it'll resonate with everybody. There's not an exact science to imperfection. And I listen, everything I just said, kind of my whole, you know, backstory goes into it. And then, like, I don't do this for the shine or the reward. Like, I came to Instagram, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I've been doing this type of stuff on Instagram fairly regularly anyways, not as much as the last couple years with coronavirus and all of us kind of finding each other. But like, I do it because I have to. Like, I have to do it. And I don't mind sharing something and not being attached to the results. Like, if one person is moved by something I say and it brings them out of a moment of darkness for 1 second to think of things a little bit, you know, have a sense of humor about yourself. Like, we're all gonna die, you know, like I really take that into account with every way that I move. So it's like leaving a trail of breadcrumbs to, you know, anybody that wants to eat, but they already have it too. You know, it's inside all of us. And I'm just moved every day by the fact that it's a microsecond that we're here. Like, we do not have long, and I've seen too much death for somebody in my early 40s. And I'm just not scared, man. I'm here. I'm gonna do everything I can while this energy is in this body. And you know, I don't have a rule or a goal or an expectation as much as, you know, I feel led to do it as much as I physically am able to, and spiritually, you know, can sort of conduit it together. And it's all blessed, man. I don't know. It's I don't know with all of that kind of as the caveat. You know, it's
I
not
think
to
that's
know.
the most beautiful way to be, man. For real.
Yeah,
We all
feeling.
appreciate your spirit and your energy,
Man,
and just for real. We all do. We all do. Salute, man, for real.
Y'all inspire me. You know, finding this community has made me more consistent. I was always doing this every day, but you know, I've never given up. I feel like it's a spiritual purpose to create this type of dialogue and these type of conversations. So if the music is a stepping stone to that, you know, I feel like we're entertainers, we're philosophers, we're humans, we're having a human experience, but we're also beings of divine light that last eternally beyond these bodies. So I want to bring all of that, you know, to the table at once, and try to hug us all in spirit each day. Cause I'm not good or bad. You know, it's like people are always like, how you doing? I'm like, well, I could be a lot better. I could be a lot worse. Like, I'm gonna take it one day at a time, and, you know, do the best that I can with it. And, you know, the communion will follow or it won't. And I'm not attached to that. So this is blessings for me and y'all, just to have this conversation and share that perspective with anybody. You know, like I said, if you touch one person, that's what my pops always said. If you touch one person in that room, that's all that matters. And I've said that before, but I will say it again, and I will say it again, and I will say it again. So,
and yo, you know what, Blonju? I want to say one thing. After all that you've shared, those beautiful gems and energy that you shared with us, this is what is important, you know. And somebody might think, oh, these are the little things, you know, but it's like we must celebrate all the small victories to the bigger ones. You know what I'm saying? And
100%.
us right here sharing this as artists, but knowing, and I love how Bison was like, yo, the spirit never dies. We don't ever die. That's true. I'm gonna see y'all again somewhere else, man. This is how we share our spirit here in a way that is like outside of whatever bullshit is going on here. You know what I mean? This is the real, you know? And salute to everybody tuning in, man. Junkies, what's good, Trife, and everybody.
Junkies.
Yes, indeed, man. Peace.
I'm in the A right now, baby. What's good?
Let's go.
Word, man.
But yeah, man. You know, speaking of like consistency, putting music out and stuff like that. You know, I know that you know, actually working on a couple of releases. I don't know if I should let the cat out the bag about a pride thing maybe that might be going on. You want to talk about that a little bit?
I mean, I don't put cats in bags, so I'm one that.
Talk, baby.
Yo, word up.
Talk, baby.
I'm all cats on the table.
Yes.
I got a lot cooking, man.
Talk
I gotta
about
say, and what you're talking about, Life, the Pride of Judah stuff, is really, I gotta say, shout out Jerome. Jerome is really taking the reins there right now. I've got so much going on, and Jerome, man, he is such a gem. Jerome is a priceless gem of a human, and he's so inspiring. Like, he's dropping beats. Guys are kicking in some verses. Like, that's probably in its infancy to toddler to, childhood stage right now. We're just in the creative process. But yeah, Jerome's taking the reins. I mean, I dropped some beats on an email last night to Jerome for this purpose. So, that's one thing. I see, Nejma and I's little 4-song EP is banging. Like, people are picking it up in Europe, dropping it on playlists over there.
Word up. So special to me, man.
Man, me too.
Because we did that shit in real time, and now it's like send things and everything, but we was in real time, man. I'm telling you, we was building and eating and smoking, everything. Like, it was dope.
What up, Savage Poet?
Every time I turn around, somebody's retweeting that or putting something on a playlist, Alpha Talk.
That's beautiful.
So shout out Life and Rocka for that. I produced that album. I'm in the deep depths right now of finishing up a project with Backbone from the Dungeon family. So the Dungeon family's own Backbone, produced by Blonju, executive produced by Blonju. I got about maybe you never know.
You know what I mean?
I got about 8 or 9 beats on that project. It's called The Gospel According To, and y'all can look for that probably 2, 3, 4 months from now. So that's Backbone, produced by Blonju. Genesis the God and I, we wrapped something really that we put together all in January while he was here, and we wrapped it. It's out for release pre-sale right now. May 5th, 5522, so Cinco de Mayo. It's a Wednesday night, Thursday morning. I have to say, this is my proudest effort as far as lyrically and just, a full album, 11 songs. This one is featuring Life. He is the closeout.
Yes.
He is the closeout MC on the last track, produced by myself and Den, man. Shout out Den, Digga Den. Prod by Den, produced by Den. He killed this master. He also produced 6 of the 11 beats. The album title is Space Rhyme Continuum. You've also got features from Defia, Queen. You've got, and she murdered a song. We've got D-Cure on there, the Barkeeper's founder. D-Cure has got a feature with a rap verse. And Jubilation is on there with some harmony vocals on one of these joints. So, it's very unique vibe. I recommend that for just, consuming Blonju gem material. It's Heru-esque. Shout out to Heru's coming up after this show. I do believe Defia will be on the Heru show tonight with another preview of Puppies and Alpacas joint too. I got a bunch of other stuff going, but a lot of infancy stuff. I do have a solo album that'll probably be ready by July as well, featuring basically everybody y'all know that I haven't worked with yet. And Zach Lost, that includes you, if we can knock out that Dominion joint from a couple weeks ago. So that will fit right into what I'm doing. I can go ahead and tell you the title for that solo joint will be Raw Input, and it's if you take the letters Putin War and rearrange Putin War, it spells Raw Input. So that'll be a full length solo LP with probably 12 to 15 songs. Digga Den's got a feature. Grandson and Jerome will have a feature. I've got
Joe.
What up? Yeah.
You ain't rushing to finish it, right?
Hell no. It's coming together. It's coming together so fast. Like, I didn't mean for it to come together this fast, but like Bison's already got a verse in. It's crazy. I gotta say, like the 1015 Cuts already got a verse in.
Oh, let's go.
It's really coming together extremely fast. Like I'm not, I'm quick with it, but I'm not on a schedule either. So whatever happens. And I am taking my time with mixing and mastering these days. I'm not going to rush to put out every little thing I ever did like I did for a long time. So shout out Digadin there again with the mixing and mastering, just helping coach me up and get me to a point where I might be Digadin in a few years on that tip. So
Well,
man,
I feel like that's strong, right? Because you're talking about like where you'll be in a few years, and one thing that I see consistently, in not only like your lyrics, but in how you are, right? And just your being is this idea of growth, right? Growth and change. And I feel like when was Holes in the Flow Zone?
Wow, good question. Holes in the Flow Zone is from 2008.
Okay, so we go way back, right? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm curious, just and
Nardwuar is this, Zach? Bro,
I love it.
What in the world?
I love it.
I say this because I feel like this is a fitting question. And then we also have another special guest we're gonna bring out too. But I want to know this. What do you feel like since then has is like the most significant change in you as an artist? And is there anything from then, like from Holes in the Flow Zone, that Blonju, that you feel like now is unchanged? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there anything that's like, okay, here's a way that I've changed, here's something that I've held on to?
Great question. I've kind of gone 360 from that point to now. That's a great question.
Wow.
I'm kind of back where I was right then. My dad was dying that year. He couldn't play music anymore. That's a real hip hop record. Like my friend Mark Rockwell produced all the beats. That's a solid record still to this day, 14 years ago. And I've kind of come all the way full circle, full sphere, in the sense that I, like you said, infinite growth. I have no tie to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm good. So I can always see, a place to grow, a place to refine or mature or get better or be clearer or more relatable. So I basically experimented from 08 to, 18. I learned how to chop. I learned how to sing better in the studio. I learned how to refine my blues voice a little bit for inflections. Nothing was ever off the table. And then, so in the sense of what has changed, I'm now more consciously aware of what sounds good and what doesn't. And back in the day, it was all kind of hit or miss, even though there was skill involved and there was soul involved. I never had a lack of soul or a lack of will to express the message. But it would come across a little more condescending, a little more, alien ship, 2 galaxies over at times, because I wasn't, I wasn't tied to the result, like I said. And I've honed in a little bit more the last few years on, not tying myself to the result, but creating results, and knowing that if I hone what I do, I can affect change easier and more efficiently. I don't like the word more efficiently, but in a differently efficient manner for someone else who might be going through the same struggles, mental health stability, spiritual journey, anything that, I'm way more conscious of how I can affect that change now. Whereas it was a lot of hit or miss, just trial and error. And, but ultimately I'm really the same dude, just a lot more zoomed out and zoomed in at the same time simultaneously, rather than, kind of just being and seeing what sticks, So now it's a conscious effort versus, flailing. So,
absolutely.
Hey, great question, man. I appreciate the question and even the insight, speaking about it myself.
Listen, this is for real. Just like Royalty said, Blonju is dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to really, say thank you for coming on the show, man.
Thanks for having me,
my brother.
Listen,
I'm so honored.
I don't want you to go anywhere. We have another special guest we about to bring on right now. We didn't have any kind of challenge for this particular show that we wanted to highlight, but there might be a tournament that we want to talk about. So let's bring this special guest on to talk about this next tournament. Let's go.
Let's go.
I want to know.
The Alpha Challenge is here, folks. The Tiger Tournament is here. So let's bring in our special guest, Special guest, can you please grace us with your presence, Mr. Lotus Luthor?
Yeah.
Lotus Luthor.
What's going on? What's going on?
Let's go.
Kingdom, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
No, you about to tell us what's happening.
Hey,
Right. You want to know.
First of all, I gotta say this, Blonju, you were dropping some gems tonight.
Absolutely.
You're definitely dropping some
you.
gems, man.
Appreciate it.
Yes, the key word that I heard tonight was meditation. That's the word that I heard.
Right.
Yeah. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Yo, we doing great. We blessed.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
listen.
I'm excited tonight.
Yes.
I'm excited
That's
tonight.
right.
Yeah.
So we actually highlighted that there was going to be a Tiger tournament on our last show. Mr. Luthor, would you please give us some more information? What is the Tiger tournament exactly?
Okay. All right. So the Tiger tournament. The Tiger tournament is the new challenge, the new Alpha Selection Challenge, Season 4 challenge.
Ooh. So are you saying? You saying we about to have
alpha off of this?
fourth alpha, baby?
That's right. We're gonna have a fourth alpha. The original. So let's talk about that for a second. The original idea for the alpha units was it was going to be one person for each letter. You know what I'm saying? ALPHA. That means we need 5 MCs.
Ooh.
5 MCs. You know what I mean? I also I like the number 5. Arm, leg, arm, head. It completes the circle kind of thing, right? So so I thought a sweet spot for a old school golden era hip hop rap group would be like a 5 MC group. You know what I'm saying? So this is where the idea for the alpha unit came from. And so we have the A, we have the L, we got the P, and now it's time to get the fourth letter H.
Ironically enough, I won the second season with the
right?
name,
right?
That's right.
Hey, life.
Bar.
Going there.
Hey, yo, life. I got the P for the Pharaoh Queen, man.
There you go. Exactly. It's the A for the alpha. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Word up. Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
Original, man.
Hey, it's time. It's time for number 4. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. So listen. So I know that a lot of people, they know like top of the food chain and the Apex season and all of that. So is it anything like that, or is it going to be different?
It's gonna be very, very different.
Okay, how so?
So first of all, the Tiger tournament is an elimination tournament, and the way that it is going to be set up, it is going to be Royal Rumble style. Now, basically what that means is it's not a bracket. All right, it's basically the top 8 MCs. We go from the top 16 MCs, then we go to the top 8 MCs, then we go to the top 4, then we go to the top 2, right? But it's not a bracket. It's not like a Lotus Luthor versus Jade Lotus, right? It's not that, right? It's not that. It's Royal Rumble. You're against everybody who's still in the pool. Think of it like Squid Game almost. You know what I'm saying? The first week it will last basically 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll basically last 5 weeks. It will last 5 weeks. The way that it'll work is there will be the first week, May 2nd, which is our strategically, it is on the same week as the 2-year anniversary of Dominion Cyphers. Dominion Cyphers, we started on May 4th. May 2nd, we're going to start it on Sunrise. You know what I'm saying? Sunrise is on May 2nd. What else can I say about it? That's the open invitation week. That basically means all MCs who want to come through, who want to be, they want to have a chance to be one of those 16. One of those 16, they will come through that week. That's the open invitation week. All right. Now let's talk about the selection process a little bit, because I don't think I've shared this even with the alpha unit. Quite exactly. Okay. So there is the alpha of season 1. We got Zach Lost. We have the alpha of season 2, K Double to Life. We have the alpha of the Apex season 3, Nejma Nefertiti, and we have the Observatory. We got 4 entities or 4 regions of the kingdom, or 4 divisions, right? So each one of them will get a chance to select 4 MCs out of the pool of MCs who come to the open invitation, right? We'll do snake draft kind of style, you know. It's like Zach Lost will make his pick, Nedge will make her pick, K-Dub will make his pick, and the Observatory will make their pick, and then we'll come up with 16. All right. That's going to be
that's the open invitation.
That's the open invitation of week, and those 16 MCs will be invited to round 1 of the Tiger tournament.
Yeah.
Now,
wow.
how much? Should I don't know. How much?
You know what? Wait, let me ask you something, Lotus.
Say that again.
Let people know. You know what I'm saying? Can you let like people who participate, if they're going to participate, let them know what's in it for them. Like,
okay,
you know what I mean? Let them know what's because I think that'll get people excited. Like,
okay, all right. So this season we're gonna do something very different. We're gonna do something that we've never done before, and quite frankly, I don't know that anyone has done this quite yet. But at every round, for every round that you make it through the Tiger tournament, you're actually going to be awarded with something very special. All right. I want to say that if you continue as you continue to make it through the rounds, the prices basically go up, right? The prices basically go up. So the longer you stay in the Tiger tournament, the more incentives come along. Let's talk about what those incentives are specifically. The first thing that you're going to receive, if you make it to be one of the 16 MCs that will be invited to round 1 of the Tiger tournament, you will receive the first ever limited edition Dominion Cyphers NFT. It's going to be the first NFT that we have ever released.
Going into the future.
Yeah. So we're going to give away an NFT to
antlers are up. I see it.
To the 16 MCs, we're going to be giving away limited edition NFT. There will only be 16 of them, right?
Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Let's talk about if you make it to the next round. If you make it to the next round, then you will get the week 1 NFT. I'm not going to say specifically what it is. I'll leave that out. You'll get the open invitation NFT, and then you get the round 1 NFT, right? And then as you continue to make it through the rounds, you will get awarded more limited edition NFTs, as well as some limited edition merchandise that we're going to also include as you make it through the rounds as well. So yeah, it's going to get very interesting, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
So sunrise is 11 a.m. on May the 2nd, correct? That is a Monday.
That is correct. That is a Monday. Yes.
Let me ask this, because this year, so far we've just kind of been doing these 2-week challenges. Are we going back? Are we going back to the old format with a show every week? Or are we doing this every 2 weeks?
Great question. Great question.
Right.
I mean, I'm the only one.
All right. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
So I'm thinking my wheels are turning. So can we expect Quake Mob to be producing the beat for the first sunrise? And can I ask, production-wise, what we're looking like for the 5 weeks? It would be
great question.
We're looking at May 2nd, May 9th, and y'all are doing an alpha show every Saturday. Then I would guess during the tournament. Is that correct?
Yes.
He's picking it all up.
Yes, y'all.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing our work for us, Blonju. That's the right word.
You know what I mean?
Doing the work for. No. That's exactly right. So during the Tiger tournament. We're going to have a special edition of For the Kingdom Live throughout the entire tournament. So at the end of open invitation week, that'll be our selection show for the selection in 16 MCs So that's for the Kingdom Live on Saturday, 8 p.m.
Okay.
Round one, there will be the end of round one, right? Saturday, we will have, when we go from 16 to 8, right? We'll have another show for that. So it'll be a show every week until we get to championship Saturday. Yeah. And let me say this. And what you do every week changes. Let me just the alphas are aware of exactly what I mean.
We ain't gonna talk about that one though.
Everything that we do, it's not just let's just grab a bunch of beats and rap. That's not the same thing. So to answer your question, your other question that you had earlier, of course Quake Mob is going to have some beats in there, of course that, but we're also inviting the entire Oasis producers community from the Apex season. I actually did it yesterday. I have invited all of them if they want to participate. Oh, I didn't even see all the damn comments. Look at all the comments, y'all. So if you want to participate as a producer, especially if you participated in season 3, I literally just sent all of them an invite the other day and asked them to, hey, if you got beats that you want to throw over, for this, we'd be happy to have you. So it won't just be Quake Mob. Hopefully we'll get some Den beats, we'll get some Haram beats, we'll get maybe some Grizzly beats in there, maybe some Jerome Duffy, we'll get some, I don't know, whoever, you know what I mean? Some Mill Rock, we'll see, But yeah, we're gonna mix it up.
I actually have a question for you, Luthor. Is it possible for an existing alpha to step off the perch in the tournament? Because this shit sound like it's gonna be something crazy for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, man, I mean, you're already an alpha, so I don't know how we're gonna do that, But the thing is everybody. I mean, we as a community. When I say we here, I'm talking about in the Instagram community. We have all been very privy to NFTs and cryptocurrencies and all this kind of stuff, and the changes that are going to occur, or the benefits or the value that's getting ready to be realized. For the creator economy. You know what I'm saying? The creator economy is really going to be changed, and for the better. We're going to be able to control what we create and be able to be fairly compensated for what we create. So it's time for our community to just step into that, and let's immerse ourselves in it. You know what I'm saying? Just like we were the catalyst for these collaborations that we've seen over the last couple of years that Dominion Cyphers has been around. Hopefully somebody will have the story. When I got into NFTs, when I got into crypto, I was screwing around with this social media challenge, rapping, and they were giving away NFTs as part of their, rewards. And that's when I got into it. Like I can already hear people kind of getting into it for the first time with this challenge. So it's gonna be something different, y'all. It's gonna be something different for you, for sure. Yeah,
so we looking forward to it, and we're gonna keep y'all intrigued and excited for what's to come, man. For real, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's and I can't wait to find out who the 4th alpha unit member is going to be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rite of passage, just like it always is. It's always gonna be a rite of passage, that's for sure.
It starts in 9 days. Listen, I'm gonna start taking side bets.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
I have a couple of favorites in this race. I don't
know. We're gonna see who hits the invitation, man.
That's right. I mean, that's the thing. You get your choices, so it will be interesting to see whose choice wins towards the end. That's how we did the observatory. We did that too. We was like, it'd be interesting to see which of the choices actually make it. You know what I'm saying? To the end. So.
Spread the word. Spread the word far and wide, y'all. Spread the word. This open invitational is gonna be something to watch. And you notice Dominion never comes back the same way.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it always comes back different. And in terms of quality, in terms of the depth of the experience, it's always leveled up. And this is levels and levels above. So tell folks, y'all.
Let them know, man.
Blow it up.
Yep.
But listen,
we got to keep evolving.
don't tell too many people because you want to win. You know what I mean? So don't tell too many people.
Don't be scared though.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Nah.
Salute Indigo.
Yeah.
Be scared.
We're
Indigo, man.
We're gonna try to keep everybody posted on like how everything moves. You know, pay attention to the Dominion Cyphers feeds. We're gonna try to have as many, you know, reminders and just, you know, information about how to, you know, hey, once you get this and once you get awarded the NFT, what the hell? How do I get it? Right? You need to, you know, if you don't already have a crypto wallet or whatever, we can kind of help. We can help with that and that kind of thing. Because again, I mean, you're gonna need it for the future anyway, especially if you're gonna be selling music in this industry. So,
right.
why not? Let's get into it right now as a community and step into the future. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna help folks. This is fun. I'm hoping this is fun. I like this because even if you only last 3 weeks, you get something for every single week that you were in it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
This is another idea where, you know, we took the feedback from the previous season. You know what I mean? And we're trying to refine it. We say, listen, it's going to be a much shorter, you know, challenge. But we're gonna make it so that every week is chock full of, you know, incentive, you know, right. And hopefully, you know, people will have fun with it and maybe learn something about Web 3.0 along the way. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So we got a shorter challenge, so it's gonna be a little bit tighter. We have
eliminations.
Every single week that you survive, you get something.
You get something for your time.
Something.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
Yep.
And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, you get an education as far as, you know, like learning about NFTs and stuff like that. So listen, this is dope. This is really dope.
Yeah,
Sunday got jokes in the chat. Sunday. Okay. I'm back.
No, we're gonna have some fun with this one. And like I said,
Sunday.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah, man. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Indigo, I see you, sis.
Indigo
salute
Phoenix.
You come through, baby. Come through.
Yeah, now we're gonna have some fun, y'all. For sure.
Oh, she's intrigued.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You don't want the queen of the grimy in here, though.
Come on, sis.
You don't want the queen of the grimy in here.
Y'all don't want
it. And you know, depending on how this goes, right? Depending on how this goes, you know, this may be our regular thing. This may be what we, you know, Tiger Tournament 2, you know. So you know, I like this because it's shorter and it's packed full of value. And you know, we're doing something a little different. And let's see. In fact, I think that's the people who want to see. They want to. I think this is, you know, a little more interesting from a spectator perspective too. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure some people want to see who gets it at the end, especially when they find out how we're going to move things forward through the rounds.
Hey, listen, you know, I had one really quick thought, and I know it's actually 10 after 9. So
yeah,
you know, hey,
we're a little wide, but yeah, that's all right.
You know, I was just thinking, you know, I actually joined this thing recently called Pendulum Inc., and there's like a bunch of new spitters that I know from that you know, that affiliation. I mean, you think I should invite them to this as well?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you know.
Come on,
brand new blades. You know, they want to test those swords out. Let's test those swords out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Invite everybody, man.
Yeah, we might do that. I mean? We might do that. Okay,
let's test them out, man.
Don't be scared. Invite everybody.
I'm not competing. I ain't scared of nothing.
Not you. Life, you an alpha.
Yes.
For real, man. Let's sharpen that steel, man.
No doubt. All right. Well, listen, it's 10 after 9. You know what I'm saying?
We always
time, man.
Hey, Rule, you know, always being patient with us. We definitely appreciate it. So, you know, we're gonna wrap it up. Anybody else got anything to say?
Amen. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody tuning in. The Hey Rules, tune into that. Thank you, Blonju, for joining us.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Love you, Lotus.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all already know what it is, man.
Yeah, come on.
That Tiger tournament, baby.
Defy in the parking lot right now. She comes.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Let's
Come
go.
on.
All right, y'all. Yo, for the
Salute.
Kingdom Live.
For the
on
Kingdom
behalf
Live.
of myself, Zach Lost, the Pharaoh Queen, Nejma Nefertiti, Lotus Luthor, Blonju, we thank you for coming through. For the
Appreciate
Kingdom
it.
Live, salute. We'll
Salute.
see you in 9 days. Tiger Tournament, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it.
go.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey.
They
The other animals, they notice this, and they start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, they're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals
The
who
kingdom.
he is.
The kingdom. The kingdom.
It's too late to
The
be scared.
kingdom.